Trusted students, today in this class we are going to discuss about class 12 geography, chapter number 3, that is population composition, part 2. So in the previous class we discussed about the meaning of population composition. After that we learned about the sex composition or sex structure and what are the factors which are responsible for imbalanced sex ratio in different parts of the world. So in this class we are going to learn about the second composition or the second structure, that is age structure or age composition. So the first thing is we need to know the meaning of age structure or age composition. So what is meant by age structure or age composition? Means number of people in different age group. Almost all the countries of the world they follow a uniform standard, or unanimously they are following three ways of dividing people in three different age groups. So they are adult, aged and children. So these are the three age group. Children means 0 to 14 years of age, adult means 15 to 59 years of age, old age means those people who are in age whose age is above 60 and above. So these are the three different age group. So almost all the countries in the world they are following uniform standard of dividing age group into three groups. So they are children, adult and old age people. So that means age structure or composition means number of people in different age group. For example, here in this pie diagram, adult, that means blue one, we have 59 percentage of that population is in adult age group. Aged only 7%, children we have 34%. So that means number of people in different age groups. So here in terms of percentage, 59 percentage of that particular region's population belongs to adult, that means 15 to 59 years of age. Aged, 7 percentage of its population belongs to old age, that means 60 and above or aged people. Remaining 34 percentage of its people belongs to children. So these are the numbers of people in different age groups. So that is the meaning of population composition or population structure, age structure or age composition. So here we are going to learn the characteristics or the features of each age group one by one. So children, first characteristic, the age group is between 0 to 14 years of age. They are also called dependent population. Why? Means they are physically, emotionally, financially, they are dependent on someone else, parents and the relatives. So if a particular region or a country, if the number of children in this age group 0 to 14 in the population is high, that shows what? Dependency population ratio is also very high, will be high. So if a particular country has more number of children, means then that particular country has more dependent population. The possibility, if a particular country has this age group is very high, population is very high, means the possibilities of rapid growth of population in the future will be more, obviously, right? So they will grow up and they will also produce their babies. So that means future rapid growth of population will be more. Labor can be easily available. So if a particular country has number of children is very high or large, that means it indicates the labor can be easily available. So labor means workers, mainly physical workers. So it will be very high. So mostly children's are age group between 0 to 14 are high in mostly in the developing countries. countries such as those countries which are in Asia, which are in Africa, and some of the South American countries. They have more number of children, so that that shows they have more labels, physical labor. So here labor means we are talking about physical labors. So that also shows dependent population in these countries, in developing countries, are usually more. The second age group that we are going to learn the characteristics of adult, or the features of adults, are the age group is between 0 to 15 to 59 years of age. They are also called active or working population. So in most of the countries, most of the workers, they belongs to age group between 15 to 59 years of age. Because of that, they are called active or working population. The higher proportion of adult age group indicate a large working population. If a particular country it has more number of this age group, that shows what working population is very high. So but if that particular the working population age group between adult is very high, means prevalence of unemployment problem may rise up in the future. So prevalence of unemployment, that prevalence of unemployment means if a adult age group is very large and the employment opportunity are less in number, that means uh, they may face some unemployment problem in that particular region or a country. So because there is a mismatch between uh, employment opportunity and those people who are seeking the employment, and they are also called earning population. Because of that, they are called backbone of country's economy. And the last age group that we are going to learn the features of old age, or the characteristics of old age, are the age group is the age is 60 and above. They are called those people who are 60 and above. They are called old age people or aged people. They are also called dependent population. A large growing population. If a particular country has large number of old age people or aged people in this age group, that means 60 and above, it indicate large expenditure on the care of uh, old age people. Mostly we are talking about medical expenditure. So why medical expenditure means when we become old, 16 above, uh, our immune system become weak, our muscles become weak, so we will do less activities. Because of that, uh, we will get frequently sick, and we will get sick easily. Because of why means because of our immune system become very weak, muscles become very big, and we are not engaged with any physical activity, active types of activities. Because of that, we will get more sick. So if we get more sick means we have to spend more money on the medical facilities or the medical services. So because of that, indicates large expenditure on the care of the aged people. So care here means mostly we are talking about care here means medical expenditure. We are talking about care, and expenditure here means medical care and medical expenditure. So these are the three different age group that most of the country they are following. They are dividing the population of that particular country into three age group. They are children, adult, and age group, and its characteristics. The next topic that we are going to cover in this class is about age sex composition or structure. So here we are learning age and sex composition together. So first thing is we need to know the meaning of what is meant by age sex structure or composition. So age sex or age sex composition or structure means number of male and number of female in different age group. So here we have age group, and here we have bar diagram, horizontal bar diagram. Number of male, number of female, number of male, number of female, number of male, number of female. So that means age sex composition means number of male and number of female in different age group. So here age group 0 to 4, how many male population are there in that particular region and how many female population in that particular region. So that is the meaning of age structure, age sex composition or structure. Likewise, if we say here age group between 50 to 54 years, how many male population and how many female population. So that is the meaning of number of male, and that is the meaning of age sex composition and age sex structure. So a population pyramid is used to show the age sex structure in different age group. So in order to explain or in order to describe or in order to interpret the age sex composition, here we are using one diagram that the name of the diagram is called pyramid. So in order to show or in order to explain age sex composition, we are using one diagram that is called pyramid. So in order to know or in order to understand, first we are going to first thing is we need to know how we are going to study the table or the diagram. So the horizontal axis of the pyramid, horizontal, so this is horizontal, right? Horizontal axis of the pyramid shows the percentage of male and percentage of female. So the horizontal axis shows percentage of male and percentage of female population, while the vertical axis, so this is vertical axis, right? So vertical axis shows the different age group, 0 to 4, 5 to 9, 10 to 14, 15 to 19. So these are the different age groups. Vertical axis shows different age group. The left side of the pyramid shows, so this is the, so the left side of the pyramid shows male population. So left side of the pyramid shows male population, so this is the left side, right? So left side the pyramid shows male population, and while the right sides of the pyramid shows female population. While the right side shows the female population, female percentage of each age group. So population of male on the left and population of female on the right side. So with help of it helps us to understand the socio-economic of the countries and planning of human resource development. So, what are the significances or what are the importances of learning or studying a sex composition or structure is that by studying a sex structure composition or population pyramid, we can understand the socio-economic condition of a particular country and the planning of that particular country or a region. So likewise, if a particular country, the number in 0 to age group 0 to 4, if the number of female is more and number of female is very very less, means why? It may be because of they have some social problems. If a particular country has a high birth rate and high death rate, so these are the number of death, right? That means why they are having some problems. It may be socially, economically they are weak. Why high birth rate? Because of planning, no poor family planning, lack of family planning. So these are the by the essence or the importances of learning or studying the age sex composition or structure. So these are the so in order to understand or learn about the population pyramid, here we are going to learn about the three types of population pyramid. Population pyramid 1, population pyramid 2, and population pyramid 3. So these are the three different types of population pyramid that we are going to learn in this topic, related with this topic. So the first, so these are the different types of population pyramid. So the first type of population pyramid, this one. So the first type of population pyramid, the name of this pyramid is called expanding, progressive, or Nigeria type of population pyramid. So we know that how we are going to learn about the population pyramid, right? So a wide base. So here wide base. So the base is very very wide base and rapid tapering. Wide base and rapid tapering. It shows high birth rate and high death rate. So if a particular country, if there is no death, means it will become like this. The pyramid will become like a triangle or a square. It will become a triangle or a square. So that means here in this region, the number of birth is very very high, and number of death is also very very high. See here, wide base and rapid tapering, high birth rate and high death rate. So mostly this type of population, if we draw a population pyramid of any country, if we get this type of population pyramid, then we can know or understand that this type of population pyramid mostly comes in less developed countries. So mostly less developed countries have this type of population pyramid. Because of why means they have high birth rate and high death rate. So mostly this type of population pyramid we will get in the less developed, socially economically less developed countries. We will get this type of population pyramid. So these countries have larger population in lower age group. So here lower age group, right? So lower age group, we have larger population in lower age group uh, due to high birth rate. Why we have lower age group is higher means we because of high birth rate. So countries such as Nigeria, if we draw a population pyramid of countries such as Nigeria, Bangladesh and Mexico, we will get this type of population pyramid. So these countries are mostly less developed countries as compared to other countries of the world. So the second type of population pyramid. So the second type of population pyramid is called constant, stationary or oscillate type of population pyramid. So the shape of this particular population pyramid is a bell shape. So bell means those bell which are in the temples, in the church and in the monasteries. So these type of bell. So the shape of this population pyramid is somehow like a bell. So that bell here means bell which we will see in the monasteries, we can see in the churches and we can see in the temples. A bell in shape, this shape of this population pyramid is a bell shape, almost like a bell shape, and tapered toward the top. So tapered means it is tapering slowly. So here rapid tapering, right? So here tapering is very very slow. It shows if we get this type of bell-shaped type of population pyramid and taper is very very low, it shows what it indicates. It indicates birth rate and death rates are almost equal. So here if we look here, here birth rate is very very high, death rate is also high. But if we study this pyramid, birth rate is much less. So here almost 12, both male and female. If we look at age 18 and above, very very less, both male and female. So if we study the second one, 2.53 male and 3 female birth rate percentage. And if we look here, top number of age, above one, maximum age, average age, life expectancy is what, 85. But here if we study here, more than 95 and 100 people can live a long and healthy life. So here birth rate as compared to this one, birth rate and death rates are almost equal. If a particular country experiences birth rate and death rate are almost equal, then that country will experiences a stationary or constant type of population pyramid. Because of that, this type of population pyramid is called constant or stationary or oscillate type of population pyramid. The third type of population pyramid that we are going to learn is the name of the pyramid is called declining regressive or Japan type of population pyramid. So this is the third pyramid. As a narrow base one is very very narrow. So that means birth rate is very very low as compared to this one. This one birth rate is very very low. Narrow, has a narrow base and tapered towards the top, slowly tapering at the top. It shows if we get at the low narrow base and tapered towards top, it shows what? It shows very low birth rate and very low death rate. So these country, if a particular country it has a very low birth rate, then sometimes these countries they are experiencing zero. The growth here, zero means growth of population is zero, or sometimes these countries they are experiencing negative growth of population. So if a particular country previously there and they have population 100, means now their population becomes 99, sometimes it will stay like 100. So they are experiencing such type of population growth. So here they are experiencing sometimes zero, there is no change. Sometimes population growth of population is becoming negative. So such countries, for example Japan, they are experiencing this type of pyramid. So mostly this type of population pyramids are, if we draw a population pyramid of any country, if we get this type of population pyramid, then we can say that this country, that particular country is socially economically more developed as compared to this one, and uh, they have better planning system. So these are the three type of population pyramid that we need to know about the by studying these type of. So these are the three type of population pyramid that we learn in this class. So what are the essence of learning this population pyramid is, by studying these three type of population pyramid we can understand the birth rate and death rate of a particular country. By understanding the birth rate and death rate of population of a particular country, we can know the socio-economic and planning related activities in that particular region. Thank you.